The biggest problem that we're facing today as Christians is judgment. And we wonder why we can't grow our churches, and why we can't get more followers in our community, and why the city we live in is under a spirit of evil. Well, of course you're not getting new followers because the nice kids that came to youth last Wednesday that you all gossiped and laughed at because their clothes were dirty and they looked smelly and they didn't know how to act in front of the other kids. And of course we're not growing our church because the woman that came in Sunday night to sit in our Sunday night women's class reeked of weed and had makeup running down, and you guys all sat and I can't believe she showed up like that. Oh my God, what, I can't believe you think she's high right now, and you judged her openly. Well, of course they're never coming back here, but did you take a moment to think that maybe those are the only clean clothes that those kids have? Maybe that's the nicest thing they own. Maybe the water got turned off at their house and they can't shower. Maybe their parents don't love them enough to teach them how to interact with kids, and the only time that they're not getting beat and abused is when they're at church. But lucky for you, you don't have to worry about them stinking up your nice church anymore because they're not coming back because you made them feel so dirty. So they'll just stay home and get beat. And don't worry about that woman on Sunday night who this was her saving grace and this was the last thing she had, because she reeked of weed because her abusive husband, who beats her, kicked her out of the house so that he could have sex with her friend, and said, I don't care where you go, you just got to get out. And the only place she could go from church. But, don't worry, she's not coming back. Now she'll go find some dark den to hang out with people who don't judge her because they're broken like her. We're failing as Christians. We need to see that. We need to start showing the love that God has showed us. Love everybody the way that God has loved us, and not judge those who we deem as below us because we think that we're closer to God and we're more entitled now and we're better than them because of our faith. We're not better than anybody. We have all sinned and fall short of the glory of God. Every single one of us, we're all equal in God's eyes. So shouldn't we treat others the same way that we were treated with grace when we were struggling, the way that God treats us when we fall? Let's just think about that this week.